Soul Tide Tarot. Thank you so much for finding my channel. If you're new here, I'm very new to YouTube, so I appreciate it every time I get a new subscriber. So if this resonates with you, please do subscribe. This is going to be your financial read for mid-December to mid-January-ish, but whenever you watch this, it's just the next 30 days for you, okay? So let's begin. Career, money, and finance for Virgo. Next 30 days. God is your source. Do the work. Okay? God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. Okay? And do the work. It's not enough for you to dream or play. You also have got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Okay, so it's there. It's there. They're telling you that what you want financially, what you want in your career, what you want, money, finance, all of that, it's there. You just have to work for it, okay? And I'm terrible at this as well. I like to dream up all these wonderful things I'd like and then just sit and dream about them, and then I'm like, oh, that'll be nice one day. Maybe somebody will just like knock on my door and offer it to me, and I don't do the work. You don't do the work if you don't believe it will happen. Why are you going to invest your time and energy into something that you don't believe it will happen? You have to know that God will provide it to you. You have to know that the universe will provide it to you if you just believe and you work for it. Okay? Let's see where your current state is with your current money and finance energy. One more. Not good. King of Coins in reverse. You're having problems, okay? You're either having problems, instability in your work, or you're just having problems with money. Let's see what your blockages are. I feel like you feel don't be offended. I feel like you feel entitled, that you feel like you deserve, but you're not working for it like you should, okay? The king, look at the king, okay? He's just on his throne, kind of relaxing, hanging out, but he's not, he feels like he should oversee instead of do. Like oversee other people's working instead of do, you know, that upper management kind of energy, but it's in reverse. And the King of Coins in reverse is, you know, he can't make it happen because he's not working for it. The kings, when they're in reverse, they haven't done the work to be able to manage something properly. Okay, they're not managing it properly. That's the current energy. Okay, don't kill the messenger. You're here because you know something's wrong and you're trying to get advice to fix it. So let's see what's blocking you. The Queen of Swords. Okay, I feel like a boss above you that is probably female, but very direct, and you find them cold and direct, or this is just an energy that it's a person. It's definitely a person. I feel like it's a boss, or it could be, you know, it could be somebody's ex-wife, ex-husband, because the queen is just it's an energy. We all have the yin and yang. We all have the masculine and feminine inside of us. I'm usually more masculine than feminine. What is wrong with me? Feminine myself. In my chart, I think I have 7 masculine and 6 feminine. So yeah, anyway, so it's an energy of somebody. It's the Queen of Swords is usually the divorcee kind of energy. It also could be taken like in a financial read, like your manager who is really tough, really hard, and you see them as aggressive, you see them as unfair, okay? But they could be unfair because you think you deserve, but you're not doing the work that you're supposed to be doing, okay? Let's see what your strengths are. But this person, this Queen of Swords, is definitely blocking you. They're an obstacle in you either getting a promotion, moving up the ladder, but they're not a bad obstacle. You just take them as a bad obstacle. They'll be fair. Okay, the Queen of Swords is always fair. She's fair and she's logical. okay? But she's not going to hand you something you don't deserve. And when she does cut you off, it's because she thought about it logically. She thought about what was best and fair for all, and she made that decision from a logical standpoint, not an emotional standpoint, but she did it also with love. Okay, when it's in reverse, it's someone who's a bitch, okay, but it's not in reverse here. Okay, let's see what your strengths are. That when things are falling apart, you're able to hold them back together. You're able to hold things together. When things are exploding, you're the fixer. You're the fixer. You can hold it together. You can hold it together when you have to. When you have to. But you're not doing the work all the time. You're not being productive all the time. Only when, you know, stuff hits the fan. Let's see what your weaknesses are. It's hard to say. It's either your weaknesses are you're afraid to do what you need to do because you don't want to be the bad guy. Like you don't want to make the choice because you're afraid if you make the choice, you'll make the wrong decision and it'll be unfair. It'll make you the bad guy. You'd rather this Queen of Swords be the bad person. You don't want to be the bad person. So you're either don't have enough facts to make the decision, or you are refusing to make the decision. Some sort of decision that you have to make, okay? Opportunities for growth are illumination. See, look at this card. She is very scared to make the choice and she's covering her eyes. And we have a crescent moon up here. But now your opportunities for growth, for advancement, are the moon, are illumination, are making that decision, okay? In this card, there's not enough illumination for them to see. And they're covering their eyes. They don't see. But with the moon illuminates, okay? The moon is also emotions and secrets, okay? You have the opportunity to see what's there. You have the opportunity to see, okay? Let's see what your advice is. You're working, but when you work, you don't work productively and you don't get anything done. And either you give up on the project too soon, or you don't have enough interest. You lose your interest in a project and you don't give it your all, or you just give up on it before it's done because you get bored with it. Okay, you just get bored. You need something to capture your attention. You feel like your focus is off at work. You need to focus. You need to complete your projects and give it your complete and utter focus, okay? You have the opportunity here to progress, to get raises, to get promotions. You just need to put more effort and energy. It's there. The possibility is there. Everything you have, everything you need to succeed, everything you have to move up, it's there. You're the one that needs to put the time and energy. So this Queen of Swords energy sees it. So this Queen of Swords energy sees all the work. Because right now they're not looking at you. they're looking the other way. They're not watching you. They're not paying attention to all your hard work, but you're kind of just being lazy at work. Sorry, not sorry. So it's just what I see. If this doesn't resonate with you, then it's not for you, but this is what I see. Okay. Outcome if you take their advice, which is to put more effort into your work, to work harder and smarter, and put your passion into it, okay? Put your creativity into it. Woo! Yes. You go from the King of Coins reversed to the King of Cups upright. And like I said, kings are all about management. A king upright can manage it. He can manage the project, okay? A king in reverse hasn't done the work to be able to manage it. He hasn't put the energy in to be able to manage it, or he's mismanaging it, okay? So you go from the King of Coins reversed to the King of Cups upright, okay? And it also goes to do, like I said, with passion, okay? You're worried about money. And because money is your only motivation and you're not passionately attached to what you're doing, you lose interest and you just don't give it your all. But the King of Cups cares. The King of Cups emotionally is invested into what he's doing because he loves what he's doing. Okay? You just need to get there. You just need to know. You just need to do more investigation into your work. You need to put more energy into your work. You need to try a little bit harder. An outcome if you don't take their advice. Now, you're going to keep going around in circles, devil energy. You're going to keep going around in circles. You're not ever going to get to where you're supposed to be. We've got the Six of Cups here in reverse. The Six of Cups, how I'm feeling the energy from the card right now. The Six of Cups is like when you were born, what your karmic points were, what your destiny points, and what your life path was. And you're not living up to it. You're not getting what you were supposed to get because of the energy that you're not putting in, okay? You're going to burn out and almost out of boredom, and you're just gonna, your defenses and your resilience is just gonna go down. You're just like, I don't care. And because of that, you're gonna drop the ball. And possibly, you know, I mean, Two of Coins in reverse, the energy I'm pulling from this card is, you know, maybe even lose your job because if you're not being productive, the Queen of Swords might see that. She's not looking at you right now, okay? But she could turn her head at any moment and see that you're not being productive, that you are being a little self-indulgent, okay? So, let's get some clarifiers. Feel like you're too comfortable too. You might feel like, oh, that'll never happen, but it can. King of Coins in reverse. King of Coins in reverse, clarified for the King of Coins in reverse. This is super, super heavy, like energy. It's like double the energy of the King of Coins in reverse. Okay, let's get another clarifier because yes, it doubles, but that doesn't help me very much. Star in reverse. This isn't what you want, and you're really, really bored with it, so you're not invested. You're not investing in this. You're not investing in this. This isn't what you want, and you're also not in touch with yourself. If you want to do better at work, if you want a raise, if you want to improve yourself, then you need to do more. You need to be more productive at work. Queen of Swords. Let's clarify this Queen of Swords energy. Queen of, oh, they are. I told you. They're looking at you. They look. You think they're not watching you. You think they're not watching you sit on your butt and do nothing at work. You think they're not watching you, but they are secretly watching you. They're secretly watching you. This is the Page of Swords, okay? This is the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is a spy, okay? So they see, okay? You're going to get in trouble soon if you don't start being productive, okay? What your weaknesses are, or what, I'm sorry, what your strengths are, which is being able to hold it all together in a crisis. Yeah. You're able to turn, when something is falling apart, you're able to catch it and make a good out of it. And that's an amazing quality. That's an amazing, amazing quality, okay? You're able to catch a disaster and turn it into something good and turn the karma of it around, okay? That's really good. What your weaknesses are, just clarify you having trouble making decisions or even seeing things for what they are. You're being balanced, and you also seeing the fairness in a situation, seeing things as just. You do have an entitled energy about you, and it's, you know, they could never fire me, or they don't know what's going on, or they don't know that I was playing solitaire for 3 hours today. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Okay. They do. This Queen of Energy, the Queen of Swords energy absolutely does, okay? Not letting on to it yet. Not letting on, but absolutely does, okay? Let's see what their, the opportunity for growth is, which is you to illuminate that. Be able to make your, yes, the Chariots, and the World in reverse. You being able to close those cycles, okay, which is also why we have the Two of Coins here in reverse. You being able to close those cycles and go in a better direction. Like I said, you are the Star in reverse right now, but the Chariot follows the Star upright. The Chariot knows where it is and uses it as a guiding light to find their higher purpose. Like I said, you're not following your higher purpose right now. You're not following the karmic path that you were born and set out to follow as a career. So we all have karmic paths career. We have karmic paths with our relationships, yada, yada. But you're not following that, okay? You need to follow that. That's your advice, is to work harder. Work harder. I didn't even get to say it, but clarifying the Eight of Coins in reverse with the Page of Wands in reverse, which is your advice, okay? Which is to work harder. To transform. You're refusing the transformation here, okay? We have death, and after death comes judgment, and you're trying, death in reverse, you're trying to hold that off. You don't want to be judged. You don't want this Queen of Swords energy to know what's going on, because you've been slacking. And you know it, even if you feel entitled, you know, you feel like you deserve to take a break because you worked so hard in the past, or because nobody can do it like you, or, you know, something like that. Don't hate me. I swear, I'm sorry. That's just what the cards come out. I read them honestly. You're avoiding that. You're trying to avoid it, okay? Your advice is not to avoid it. Your advice is to fix it. Your advice is to fix it. Your advice is to work harder, okay? Is to work harder and make better choices at work, to put your effort and your energy. There's fire in here, to put your passion into this, okay? You're really good at fixing things when they're falling apart. Okay, well, this is going to fall apart. You just don't know it yet. Get a leg up on this, okay? This is your warning. Outcome if you follow their advice. Okay, we have the King of Cups with the Page of Swords in reverse. So Page of Swords upright here, okay? So you're able to win her back over, and it could be a her or him. It's just the energy of the card. And Three of Swords in reverse, which is healing the situation. If they think badly of you, you'll be able to heal that if you just put some effort and energy and do the work, okay? You are infinite abundance is supplied if you just do the work. Okay, an outcome if you don't take their advice, which is not a very good outcome. I feel like somebody may lose a job. Or you'll be tied in a position, because I see the Devil, you'll be tied to a position that you don't like. That's just like slave labor almost. Like, okay, clarify that. Yeah, you'll go nowhere. You'll go nowhere and you also hate it at the same time. They hate the position. Wherever you'll be stuck. I feel like you're not going to lose your job. You'll just be stuck. And you'll be stuck and you'll hate it. And it's not what you were born for. It's not what you set out to have as your path. Okay? And you'll be stuck there. And you'll go nowhere fast. You'll go nowhere fast. And you're going to hate every minute of it. Okay? So you just need to put in some effort. Just put in some effort. Put in some work. Okay? Bearer of bad news. I'm sorry. But that's why you're here. You came here to hear the truth. You did. You did. I wouldn't be doing you I would be doing you a injustice, however you say it, if I just fed you a line of pretty bull crap. You know, I mean, there's 100 other readers you can go and hear something pretty, but I'm just, you know, they give me messages and they wouldn't give them to me if I started changing them. So let go. Walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. Okay? Maybe you need to walk away. Maybe you need to walk away and find something you can put your passion into. Because you're obviously not here. Okay? But you need to do the work. You need to do the work. And if you are going to find a new job, or you're going to start a side gig until you can make that into something, do it in a good way and do it slowly. Don't just quit, or don't just do something like that. Maybe walk away from this situation and find a way to work harder on it until you can fix it. Okay? I hope this helped, everybody. I hope you're still here and you don't hate me. So if it resonated with you, please, there's going to be some buttons over here, subscribe and all of that. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.